Peace, y'all. It's your boy Johnny Fastlane here with allhiphop.com. So, Quentin Miller talks about ghostwriting for Nas. Let's talk hip hop. Alright, yo, so this situation is crazy, right? Because recently Quentin Miller sat down with DJ Vlad for an interview where he spoke about writing for Nas, or really helping Nas in the studio, right? And you guys know Quentin Miller, he was one of the people that wrote for Drake back when Drake and Meek Mill were beefing. Funk Flex leaked a reference track that was for Drake for his verse on Rico with Meek Mill. I mean, it was a mess, right? Ultimately, Quentin Miller ended up getting beat up by Meek Mill's team. Then he got into a car accident and lost his leg, like a whole bunch of crazy shit, right? But anyway, so Quentin Miller still has one of the dopest pens in the game. He actually helped Nas on a track called The Pressure on King's Disease 3, right? The whole situation though is that Quentin Miller says, yo, I look up to Nas, I love him, and I really wanted to work with him for a long time. He had a conversation with Nas. Nas told him, like, you are one of the dopest rappers that I heard. And he said that he didn't really write anything for Nas. He just threw some ideas around in the studio, and that's how he got the writing credit, right? But the general public is looking at Nas all funny now because you had Quentin Miller in your session. He's a notorious ghostwriter, and people are kind of tearing Nas down for even working with Quentin Miller, right? So Quentin Miller basically explained how it backfired, and now people are looking at Nas funny, and that's just not what he wants, right? And so it really just seems like Quentin Miller is cursed for, just being a ghostwriter, and the whole Drake and Meek Mill situation that happened haunts him to this day. I mean, like, he cannot outlive that or outrun that situation. Even though he still has a pretty nice career, it probably would be better if he would just continue to be a ghostwriter and not have his credits on people's stuff, because then they won't attack Quentin Miller or the person that he's working with. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.